We arrived to India in the year of 2000. We had very basic amount of money. We rented a place in a village called Dharamkot, 12 hours drive from Delhi, in the foothills of the Himalayas, and we started to invite people for Shabbat, giving them Kabbalah courses, meditation courses, all kinds of things that we knew how to do. And Baruch Hashem, hundreds of people became Bali Tshuva through this Chabad house. Anyway, the person that we were renting the house from, the Indian person, which was the chief of the village over there, he had the biggest house, so we rented the house from him. And he comes to me and he's telling me that I see that you are very successful. Instead of $200 a month, I want to take now $500 a month from you. So I told him this is against our agreement. We said 200, at least for this year. So I said, no problem, you don't want, you can leave. Now there was no other place in the village that we could leave to. So I felt that I don't have any solution except from the fact that we didn't have enough money. And I wrote to the Rebbe and I was putting it in one of the volumes. And I open and I see an answer from the Rebbe that the Rebbe is advising someone to go to an advocate and to take an advice from an advocate regarding the problem that he's describing. So I said to my wife, Michal, we live in a village. There's hardly electricity and water here. The Rebbe is talking about going to a lawyer. There is a lawyer? The most educated person in the village is having a vegetable shop. There's no lawyers here. So my wife said, the Rebbe said, go to a lawyer, take a taxi, go to the big town down there, Dharamsala, and ask where there's a lawyer. Okay, so I did it. I went to the court and I asked, where can I find a lawyer? So they pointed me, one of the lawyers in the middle of the room. I went to him. I told him, listen, my name is Dror. I'm running a center, a Jewish center in a village called Dharamkot, and I'm renting a house from Mr. Lakshman over there. And suddenly he decided to take the rent more than double against our agreement. So this lawyer said, you said that you are renting from Lakshman, right? I said, yes, which house are you renting? Now, just to understand the miracle, there's hundreds of villages over there, thousands of Indians over there, and this lawyer knows the village, knows the owner of the village, and knows the shape of the village, which house I'm renting. So I told him which house I'm renting. So this house belongs to the son of Lakshman, which is a very high officer in the army. There's a law in India that if you are an officer in the army, you are not allowed to rent your house to anyone. So just tell Lakshman that if he will take the rent, if he will make the rent higher, you will turn to the court. And that's it, that will be enough. Okay, I said, no problem. I went back to the Dharamkot village, met with this owner. I told him, listen, I've met with a lawyer today. The minute I just said the word lawyer, his face turned, he was completely afraid. He said, you know what, forget about it. Leave it 200, everything is fine. We're not going to take the rent higher. So it was an amazing answer from the Rebbe, because I never thought to go to a lawyer. I mean, I just came two months back, and as I told you, the people around the village, they were hardly educated. So this was a real miracle, and thanks God we were in this house for almost 3 years, and then had a tremendous success with the people over there.